Hi everyone, I'm Robin Kay, and welcome to another episode of The C Shop, where entertainment, business, and giving back meet to bring you the latest in celebrity news and info you won't hear anywhere else. Our celebrity guest is a beautiful entrepreneur, and I know you've probably seen her on The Real Housewives of Orange County, and she's becoming quite the mogul. So join me in welcoming Gretchen Christine. Hi Gretchen.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, I was reading all about you, and you have such an interesting life. I mean, you are not just a housewife, but
Right.
you make handbags, and you have your own makeup line.
I do.
Tell me all about that. I mean, have you always been this creative?
Well, I have always been this creative. I literally came out of the womb with a boa on and lipstick ready to go and high heels. So I've definitely always been this creative, but I just love fashion and beauty. I mean, what girl doesn't? And when I got on the show, I just had so many women out there asking me what was my regimen, what was my beauty and hair and fashion regimen.
Yeah,
and
they
so,
want to look like you.
Well, and
they want your
appreciate
style.
That. I love that. That was so flattering to me. And in that process, it just led me right into the path of creating my own lines and building this Gretchen Christine empire.
Now, you haven't always been a girly girl, though.
Well, there is some secrets there. You know, I actually did grow up riding dirt bikes. Every single weekend I was on my dirt bike,
That's
believe it or not.
amazing.
And I was playing in the mud with all the boys. So, and I
can't
still love
picture
it.
it.
I know, right? But I still love it. I'm a tomboy at heart. So I love to get, you know, play with the boys and play sports and do all that. But I have a little bit of both to me.
Wow, that's incredible. I would never have guessed it by looking at you. That's really cool. So tell me more about your handbag line. Did someone assist you with it? I mean, how does someone start designing handbags?
Well, really where it started from was I had one of my fans that saw me wearing this Versace bag on the show. And they said, oh my gosh, where's that bag from? And I said, Versace. And they said, oh my gosh, I could never afford that bag. I mean, it was a $3,000 bag.
Yeah.
And that was truly the inspiration behind, you know what, every woman should have access to high, beautiful, gorgeous fashion at an affordable price so that everybody feels good about what they're wearing or what they have on their face. Or, I wanted every woman to look and feel their best. And so that's what really inspired me to start my own line and make affordable handbags that still were beautiful and made out of quality leather and quality goods. Makeup that you know that the celebrities are wearing on the red carpet, but still that people looked and felt their best as well.
So now you're wearing your makeup right now?
I am.
Nice,
I
I
am.
love it.
Yeah, lashes and all.
Oh, so you have lashes in your line.
I do. I have eyelashes, I have foundation, I have lipsticks, I have blushes, I have bronzers, I have eyeshadows, I have everything that you could think of. We have over 300 SKUs in the line, so it's a big makeup line.
So from start to finish, how long did it take for you to put all of that together? That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, the makeup line itself, probably it was a good, I would say 6 months of really just figuring out exactly what color schemes I wanted and what I wanted to do in the line. I want it to be everyday makeup. I don't have all the crazy colors. I don't have, you know, the yellows and all that in the line. I really want it to be just beautiful, gorgeous, everyday makeup for the everyday woman, for all the moms out there, for all the teenagers out there, for everybody in every age group, for all the women that are in their later years that want to have some anti-aging foundation. So I have everything in the line for every age group, and I'm about making women look and feel their best.
Oh, I love that. Now, I know you have Twitter followers.
Yes.
Can you tell us what your Twitter handle is?
Oh yes, it's just real simple. It's at Gretchen Rossi, so it's really easy.
Fantastic. And are you on Facebook as well?
I am on Facebook, and that's just / Gretchen Rossi as well. And I just have to say to all of my fans, I love you guys. I adore you. You guys truly inspire me every single day. So thank you so much for all the support.
I love that. So now when you're approaching your handbags and your makeup, you're really thinking like what you would want, right? And the everyday person, what they're looking for.
Yes. I mean, really what it came down to was I love to create. And so I took a lot of my flair and my style and put that into the creation of what I'm doing. However, I do love listening to my fans and to the Gretchen Christine customer, and I love hearing what it is that they want or what they feel they're missing in their handbag. I hear nowadays from the 2013 working women that they want their bags to be functional. They want it to go from day to night. They want to be able to take it to the office, and then they want to be able to go out at night and still use that same bag. So I've listened to all those things. I've actually created a custom makeup wall in my handbag that I'll be able to show you a little bit later on the show.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That you can actually put all your makeup in so that instead of digging through your handbag, always looking for your lip gloss or what it is that you need, right? Yeah. I've created this custom makeup wall. So I've thought of little things in the bag to help make your life much more functional. I have a sunglass case holder in the front of my pink collection bag so that your sunglasses don't get scratched. Because how many times do you throw them in there and you get them scratched or you forget the case?
Yeah, I cannot wait to see this handbag line. That's awesome. Well, I'm excited to introduce you to someone. Steve Fagan has been on our show before, and he is a coach to the coaches, and he specializes in entrepreneurs. So,
great! I'm gonna have lots of questions for him.
I know. So why don't you bring on Steve?
Steve, come on up. I'm excited to meet you.
Oh, Gretchen, it's a pleasure.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
You
Thanks
are
for coming
beautiful.
on today. Oh,
I'll tell
thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back to the show, Steve.
Robin, I am so good to see you again too. This is a wonderful lady. I'll tell you, she's so
Have a
engaging.
seat.
And so, thank you. It's so conversational. Thank
Well,
you.
welcome. We're glad you're here. We have a lot of questions for you today.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go into it. This is
Give us
great.
a brief overview of what you do for those who are new.
Okay. I want to say one thing. As I was a young man, I did a lot of reading, a lot of investigating, and I read a statement that said, people die with their music in them. Isn't that a shame? And that always stuck with me. You know, we have a beautiful life, a beautiful journey. Why not find who we are?
Yeah.
Develop that, discover it, and go for it. And live life, don't exist.
Right.
So to answer your question, what I do daily, and actually 24 hours a day in many ways, I work with people in both my head as well as my clients to help them unleash their dreams, their goals, their objectives.
That's great.
And then together, as a coach, as a teammate with my client, we work and create the blueprint to reach those goals.
So how do you bring the best out of someone? I mean, someone like Gretchen who has many, I mean, I'm sure she's juggling a lot all at once. And someone like her comes to you, how do you bring out the best in them?
I get Gretchen to talk about Gretchen.
That's easy.
That's easy?
I'm just kidding.
And guess what? I listen.
That's great. That's a very good quality.
That's a key point as a coach.
Yes.
People don't understand it. Coaches are not about advising. It's about asking questions
Right.
and then listening to you.
Right. And figuring out solutions. Is that correct?
Correct. The blueprint.
Right.
Yeah.
And by the way you answer is how my next question comes out.
Right. Right.
And then we start digging in deeper and deeper. But I'm just asking you questions.
So now I have so many Twitter followers and people that
Yes.
look up to me and say, how did you start your business? Where did you get the inspiration to do it? Where did you get the money to do it? All the different questions that come into play. As a coach like this,
Yes.
can somebody come to you and start to get an idea of where to even research or where to even start? So many people are so confused and lost of even where to begin.
Perfect. Well, number one is as a coach, I need to work with you to get the rapport. Let's start there.
Right.
You have to trust me to give me answers.
Right.
So for any of us, if you're going to work with a client, you must create a rapport. You must create a trust level. That's number one. It has to be stood. As to start you on your road, we have to figure out what your essence is. What is your passion?
Right.
What is your magnificent obsession?
Right. That's one thing that people always say. They say, you know, what made you decide to do the handbag and fashion business? And I said, you know what, it truly is my passion. And there's this saying that if you wake up and you do what you love, you never work another day in your life.
I love that. Yes.
You play at life.
Right.
That's what it is. What I'm doing as a coach, I'm playing at life. Yes, I have my trials, I have challenges, but I enjoy them in the sense of, okay, that's not working. What's another angle?
Right.
What's another process I can do? Because my objective is for everybody I can work with to unleash those dreams, those goals, those objectives, personally as well as professionally.
Right.
Now, Steve, since I last saw you,
Yes,
you are going more in the direction of being a coach to the coaches.
that's correct.
Which, if I'm going to hire someone, I
interesting.
want to hire the coach to the coaches. You know, the one who really knows what they're doing.
Right.
So tell
Gotcha.
me more about that, because you're doing seminars and you're educating coaches,
Yes, I
because, you know,
Yes.
not every coach is going to be a great coach? What makes a good coach?
Okay, it takes practice. It takes workshops. It takes being honest with yourself and being teachable. Coaches have to know they still have to learn.
Right.
Working with a coach yourself as a coach should be done on a regular basis. The workshops and role playing are crucial. What happened was I was bringing coaches into my society, into my group, and into what we were building, and they're wonderful people and they've got a lot to offer, but they still need more workshop. They still need more role playing.
Right.
Gotcha.
And what I found was that as I started to ask the coaches questions, as I do as a coach, they didn't know where to go next. Yes, they were certified, but it was like, okay, how do I actually work as an effective coach? See, I work with the concept, don't be an ordinary coach, be an extraordinary coach.
Right.
So
a great concept.
let's take it up to the next level. All right, let's talk about the type of questions. It's an interesting thing. In the coaching profession, you'll have 200 or 300 questions you'll give to a coach. I created another program. It's called Own Your Questions. You may get a laundry list of 200 questions, but only 5 of those questions you own.
Right.
Okay.
They fit your personality. They fit your direction of how you would want to talk to people,
Okay.
your demeanor. The other 150 questions or whatever may not fit, so don't use them.
Right.
So if somebody wants to be a coach, do they call you? Do they? I mean, how do they find out if they want to be a coach? What is their reason for wanting to be a coach?
Good question, okay? You'll hear the first question, I want to help people.
Right.
That's always the first question.
Right.
Steve, hi, my name is, and I just want to help people. People love to listen to me.
Right.
Okay? Love to listen to you is a very good question because, okay, we got a person who's going to keep talking.
Right. Right. Exactly.
So I screen the individuals. On the point of the conversation is I'm not here to take someone's money. I'm here to make sure that you're on the right path.
Right.
And why are you really doing something? That's the key. What is your real objective?
Right.
Area of purpose.
Right.
So I need to clarify that with my potential coaches before they start on this journey.
Now, Steve, I'm watching this video right now, and I'm like, I need someone like Steve in my life to coach
Right.
me. Where can they find out how to get in touch with you?
We have a website.
Okay.
www.faganandassociates.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us.
Our pleasure.
And
What a
educating
pleasure.
us about this.
Oh, it was my
Thank
pleasure.
you. Do you mind if I call you next week?
Yes, call me. The number's ready to go. Everything's on the website. Connect with us and be part of it because we are here for you and
Great.
we want to make it effective. And
Great.
it's,
And then I'm going to tweet out your name. So when people ask me where I get a good life coach or a business coach or entrepreneur coach, I'm calling you.
all our
Put your
information
name
is
out
there. We have an 800 number that's out there. Call the 800 number. We will get
Great.
right back to you. We are here for you, for everybody, because everybody needs an objective observer,
I
an
agree.
objective individual that can help them move forward.
I agree.
Thank you so much,
pleasure.
Steve.
Nice to meet you.
Also, thank you so much, Gretchen,
Thank you
for
for
taking
your
the
time.
time.
Absolutely.
As always, it's a pleasure.
It is a pleasure.
Thank you both.
Thanks for joining
My
us.
pleasure. Bye-bye now.
Isn't that interesting? I mean, that's so up my alley.
Well, you know, it's funny because I wish I had that entrepreneur coach when I first started out.
Yeah.
Because I had to learn everything the hard way. And
Right.
I really do wish I had a mentor, somebody there to teach me along the way. I mean, granted, my partner is amazing, Slade, but we had to learn things along the way that if maybe I had a coach there to help
Right.
influence some of my decisions, maybe I wouldn't have made so many mistakes.
Well, and even if you did make those mistakes, I feel like a coach would help you get through that. Would
Correct.
encourage you to keep going on because
Correct.
when you're doing things on your own and you're building a brand like you're building a brand, there's bound to be difficult days. You know, that's just when everything is
Right.
going this direction and it's exciting, there's bound to be those hiccups. So I
Absolutely.
think that's why a coach would be so helpful through
Absolutely.
those difficult times and
Help
you know,
you kind of navigate how to get out of those little bumps in the road,
yeah,
right?
exactly. Like, you know, I don't know if you're ever on any sports teams, but you know, the one that's like, come on,
Yes,
you can do it, you can do it, you
yes,
have
on
it
the
in you.
sidelines, right? Exactly.
Exactly. You know,
Cheering you on.
and we kind of like get rid of that as we get adults, you know, like
That's
we don't
so
need that
true.
anymore, but we really do, even more so.
Right.
Like you doing this on your own, it's courageous, and I think a lot of people don't realize how courageous it is.
Yeah.
So, so let's talk about, you're also involved with an organization.
Yes.
So tell me more about that nonprofit.
So Slade and I are actually involved in a lot of charities, but in particular with the Gretchen Christine collection, I have worked with the Breast Cancer Charities of America, and most recently my pink collection that we did was a collaboration with them, and we actually were giving proceeds back to them in honor of breast cancer, and that's why the bags
beautiful.
are pink.
Oh, I love it.
And so it was really fun to see the reaction of everybody and the customers and the fans out there that just said, you know, what a great cause. And, you know, maybe somebody didn't need an extra purse in their closet, but they knew that they were going to be helping the community and giving back to the community. So it's just been a really great way for Gretchen Christine to give back.
Absolutely. And you're wearing pink today. It's
And
all
I'm
coming
pink.
together.
I know, right? And what's great about the pink line is that it actually is a little bit more neutral of a pink, so it actually goes with everything in a woman's closet. And believe me, I've tried it. I
So
put it with
it's
almost
not
every
a,
outfit.
is it a powder pink?
It's a very light pink. So it's
Okay.
almost like a pastel pink.
Really?
But it's just a very neutral color that you can wear with anything. You can wear with the whites and the browns and the blacks and the pinks. I mean, it would work with this outfit right now, even though they're in the same shade of pink.
Now, I'm sure you've thought about incorporating this into your makeup line as well. Yes? Am
Well,
I stepping
Are you
too
talking
far?
about with pink or with
Well,
the...
with pink or giving back. I mean,
Yes,
pink is such a
absolutely.
great makeup color.
So I know pink is a fabulous makeup color. You know, with everything that I do, I think it's really important to give back. I actually do a lot of auctions and giveaways with my product, with the cosmetic line. They love to put big baskets together that they auction off. I'm actually doing a charity in, just in a couple weeks with Neiman Marcus, and we're giving away a bunch of my lipsticks and eyelashes for that. You know, to make women just look and feel beautiful, and it's for a great cause. So
yeah, that's awesome.
I love doing that. It was instilled in me since I was a little girl, doing charity and giving back. So.
Well, it sounds like you had really great parents.
I do.
They're
amazing.
Yeah, yeah, like they helped
do.
you be a tomboy. and
Right,
You turned out to be a girly girl with still the tomboy side.
Well, my parents are entrepreneurs themselves.
They
So
are.
I grew up in a household where they just, you know, taught me everything, and they taught me how to, you know, build something on your own and really be proud of it, and, you know, to work hard for what you have in your life. And so I'm very grateful for that. I love to see how people just take their own inspiration and put it into their passion, their creativity in their life. That's so great.
Just
So
like
great.
you know, I always find it interesting that people have themes in their life as a child, and it's carried through. So you said you came out of the womb with a boa,
Right.
and you can see that you're into beauty and fashion and that kind of thing.
Yes.
So what's next for you?
So actually what's next for me in the Gretchen Christine collection is we are diving into swimwear.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I'm very excited about the launch of that. We're actually going to be doing pre-orders on April 1st at swimspot.com. I did a collaboration with a well-known brand. It's called Luxe by Lisa Vogel. So it's going to be Gretchen Christine for Luxe. And we're going to be available in SwimSpot retail stores and also on swimspot.com. And we're taking pre-orders April 1st, and the bikini in the lines it's for every body type. It's everything from, you know, the skimpy bikini to the intermediate bikini where you don't want to show too much but you don't want to cover it all up, to the tankinis.
Oh, yeah.
For the women out there that maybe just don't want to show too much skin. So I take all of the beautiful fashion and apply it to all the different body types. So
Wow, that is really cool. Is there a piece in your new line that's your favorite?
Yes.
Tell me about
there
it.
is. So my favorite suit it's a nude suit. It's a very light colored suit, and then I have bedazzled Swarovski crystals.
Oh, I love it.
All over it.
Sparkles.
So, you know me and my bling. I love my bling. So and we just announced, I think it was yesterday, and we're already having so many people saying, I got to get the suit. And I'm telling everybody, it's a very limited collection, so make sure you get it and do your pre-orders, because I'm telling you, we only have limited material in it, and it's going to sell out quick. So.
Oh, wow. But you're going to alert them on Twitter when things are happening?
Yes,
okay.
we're going to be posting on Twitter. But April 1st, which is just right around the corner, we're going to start doing pre-sales. And then it will be available in stores June 1st. So.
Now, you were mentioning that light pink
yes, so
purse that you have, and I know that you have one here.
I brought it to
Oh,
show you.
I love it.
So this is the pink satchel out of the pink collection that we did. And actually, this is that little case I was telling you about for the sunglasses.
Oh, I love it.
So if you feel the inside of that, it's actually lined so
sewed,
that you don't scratch your sunglasses.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Which
So
is
smart.
really great. Thank you. And then you have the little key here that's hidden that you can lock this if you don't want to get in there, or the side lock of the bag.
Oh,
So
I like that.
And then
Great hardware.
Thank you. And in this bag, bag, we didn't do the makeup wall just because the shape of it's a little bit difficult. But we have the nice canvas lining in here, so it doesn't get wrecked.
I
and
see.
you don't
You've
get
got
your
little
pin
pockets
marks.
on the inside. I
got
love pockets.
and zippers, and we
Yeah.
have everything in there. But
That
and then
is
the pocket in the
great.
back, so you can easily put your keys or your cell phone or something in there.
Yeah.
So
How
it's a great,
clever.
beautiful purse. And like I
It's
said, I mean,
beautiful.
it just kind of goes with everything. Right now, I could
does.
wear it with this outfit, and
Yeah.
it's a great pop for a bunch of different outfits. But
And I like the fact that you can set it on a table and it sits up.
Right.
And it doesn't like
Right,
fall
doesn't
over and everything
collapse.
falls out of your
right?
bag.
Oh, and of course, you know, we have the feet on the bottom
Oh,
as well. So that
very
if
smart.
it does have to go on a dirty surface, it's not wrecking the bottom of your bag,
Yeah,
you know? So
that's
what's
good.
a great part of that as well. So
Gretchen, you have been such an amazing guest. Thank you so much. I
Thank
feel like we could
you.
talk for hours.
I know, right? Thank you. It's been so nice to meet you.
Give me one more shout out to your fans on Twitter.
Oh gosh, I love my fans. So to all of my wonderful fans out there, you guys truly, truly do inspire me every single day. I love you guys so much. I read almost every single one of your texts and tweets. And by the way, I'm the one that responds. I don't have some group out there that's doing it for me. So I love talking to you guys, and thanks again for all your support.
And to see more amazing celebrities just like Gretchen, you can follow us at C Shop TV on Twitter. Give me one more shout out to your fans on Twitter.
Oh gosh, I love my fans. So to all of my wonderful fans out there, you guys truly, truly do inspire me every single day. I love you guys so much. I read almost every single one of your texts and tweets. And by the way, I'm the one that responds. I don't have some group out there that's doing it for me. So I love talking to you guys, and thanks again for all your support.
And to see more amazing celebrities just like Gretchen, you can follow us at C Shop TV on Twitter.